guys, welcome back. It's that time of the year again with Sephora VIB sale. It starts on the 28th, so it's very soon. So I wanted to share my top picks and what's currently in my cart. So let's get right into it. I have 20 items to share with you. I want to start off with hair stuff. For VIB sales, especially if you're a Rouge member, that means you can get 20% off. So I tend to prioritize the high ticket items, and for me that is Dyson. I have the Corrale right here, and I also have the Airwrap. These are a couple years old, especially the Airwrap, but this year they came out with another color combination and I'm so obsessed. Purple and this really pretty like rose gold, and also I saw this hot pink Corrale. If you're thinking of picking up the Airwrap this year, I want to call out that the assortment of barrels looks a little different this year. I don't know if they did the same thing last year, but instead of the like original Airwrap set that I got like 2 years ago, it has like a smoothing brush, which is kind of like one of the newer ones. That's something to definitely notice, and it does come with that presentation case, which is really nice, especially in that purple color, and the travel pouch, which is like a velvet pouch. I always use it, especially for Corrale, so it's just a good addition, like a little bonus. I also want to recommend some barrels, those long barrels, which are really good for people with longer hair. I feel like it distributes heat a little bit more evenly if you use a longer barrel as opposed to like the original ones. So I'm thinking of getting the 0.8 inch one and the 1.2, but they sell out really fast, and I think one of them is currently sold out. It's been like that for a while, so it's just something in my cart and in my like loves list, and that's something I have to like keep checking to make sure it comes back in stock. Hopefully they'll bring it back before the sale. But yeah, I would recommend those three for Dyson. In terms of hair oil, I have two recommendations. The first one being the Moroccanoil and the second one being the Kerastase. I would say this is like my all-time favorite, tried and true, like hands down the best hair oil. I kind of took a break and started using all the other hair oils, but as soon as I came back to it, I noticed a huge difference. This is why I like the VIB sale in the fall time, because it has like all those holiday sets and jumbo sizes. This is 100 ml, but they have like 125 ml, which is like the value size. So I'll be picking that up since it's like more bang for your buck. So the Kerastase one, I love using this on like day 2 hair. When you wake up in the morning, your hair looks a little bit dry and dull, but you don't want to put on like a nighttime hair oil because that'll definitely weigh your hair down. That's when this one is super useful. It also smells great, just like any other Kerastase product. I still have quite a bit left, as you can see, so I won't be repurchasing this yet, but it's also because I want to try something new. So Kerastase has this 8-hour magic night treatment. I was just going to pick that one up during the sale, but I saw that they had this holiday gift set where they give you a full-size bottle, and at that same price point, which is $58, they give you a mini elixir hair oil as well. I'm a little bit iffy when it comes to gift sets because I've heard a lot of like horror stories that the quality isn't the same. They're giving out a free product at the same price point, so why not? I've tried a lot of different hair masks, especially from Sephora, and the one that really stood out to me was this blue Tansy Reparative mask. I bought this last year during the VIB sale, and ever since then, every time I tried a new hair mask, I always found myself kind of comparing it to this specific one. It smells so good, very spa-like, and the consistency is super thick, almost like clay. And because it's thick, I felt like it was doing something to my hair and just putting all the moisture and just nutrients into my hair, so I'm definitely going to pick this one up. The last hair product I want to mention is K18. I personally prefer this over Olaplex. I just noticed a bit more with this product. I just love using this product right after I get my hair done when it has gone through a lot. Moving on to skincare, my #1 product is Summer Friday's Jet Lag Mask. I love using this as a moisturizer. I got my boyfriend hooked on it, so he's on his like 6th tube. So I'm definitely going to be picking up more because we go through that like crazy. It is a thicker cream, but it does sink into your skin pretty fast as well. I just love using this at nighttime because the next morning I always notice that my skin is a lot softer and it's less dry. So it's just a product that I constantly reach for and have to repurchase. Another moisturizer I want to recommend is this one from Youth to the People, the Superberry Hydrate Plus Glow Dream Mask. Such a mouthful, but it looks like this. I picked this up during the spring VIB sale and still have this much left, so it does last you quite a long time. And the moment I used it, I was so obsessed with it because the next day I could tell my skin was glowing. The fact that I noticed a difference right away, I loved it. Another one that's really good is the Skinfix Barrier Peptide Face Cream. I got this as an alternative to the Drunk Elephant Peptide Cream because it's obviously more expensive and I was going through that way too fast. So I used the Skinfix one for like over a year, I want to say. Right now I'm just trying something new, but I definitely want to recommend that one because it's just like an all-around really good moisturizer. You can use this both day and night, and it also has a value size right now, and it's still under that 100 ml limit, so you can travel with it as well. I've talked about the next product quite a bit on this channel, and it's the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Daily Peel. It's a two-step process, so you wipe your entire face with the first wipe and then you wait a little bit and then wipe your face with the second wipe. It has AHA and BHA. It's basically like cotton pads with like serums on it. It's not a physical exfoliant where you see the actual like skin, like that skin peel off or anything, but it's more like a serum, like water based. You wake up the next morning and suddenly your face is like so much smoother. So I love taking this with me when I travel because that's when I'm wearing makeup every single day. So I want to kind of prevent any product buildup, and you just need like a little pick-me-up. And the last skincare item I have is the Lash Serum from Grande Cosmetics. I've used this Lash Serum for, I want to say like 2 years, and it did give me a lot of growth and length, so I loved it. But here's the issue I have with pretty much every single lash serums out there. They always irritate my eyes and my skin around it. So you do have to be using this pretty much every single day for the first 3 weeks to like a month to really see that full effect. But every time I use a lash serum, it doesn't matter how expensive it was, like what kind of brand it is, it always irritates my eyes, and my lower eyes especially, they're always red. So it makes my under eyes look even worse. It makes it darker or something. So I'm always on the hunt for the most perfect lash serum that doesn't irritate my skin or my eyes. In the meantime, I'm just constantly trying something new. So during this sale, I'm going to be picking up the Dr. Laura Scientific Beauty Lash Serum. That's probably one of the most expensive lash serum I'll be trying out, but I mean, now is the time to do it, right? Because I haven't tried that one out yet, I want to recommend something that I have used before, which is the Grande one. As I mentioned before, I did use that one for almost 2 years and I saw really good results with it, so it might be worth a shot. The last category I have is makeup, and I want to start with foundation. This is the one from Lancôme. I was obsessed with this last year. Every time I use this, I always think, this is what a foundation should be like. Buildable, not too drying, not too oily. This is just like an all-around really good foundation. There's a ton of shades to choose from as well, so definitely give this a go. And for eyeshadow, this is my new addition and my new obsession. It's the Pat McGrath Mothership Bronze Seduction. This is such a beautiful palette, amazing packaging, very like sturdy and thick. They are truly like one of a kind pressed pigments almost. They're so easy to use, so blendable. I mean, these are just incredible shades. I went with Bronze Seduction because it has those matte shades in there, which are definitely more wearable. This palette would be a really good palette to travel with, especially for the holidays. Everyday colors like those matte shades. When you are going out, you can add those like glittery shades as a pop. And for powder, I have to mention this one. You guys already know what this is. The Laura Mercier translucent powder. It lasts so long, and I use this every single time I do my makeup, whether it's in like the summertime or like winter. Hands down the best loose powder out there, and I love using this with a wet sponge because that kind of controls that like powdery look. And for bronzer, it was a little bit difficult because I love bronzer, but because this has been my new like recent obsession, I thought I mentioned this. Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow. This is like the smaller one. I'm wearing it today. Ever since I started using this one, I've been skipping blush because I just don't feel like you need it, and that bronzer really smooths out your skin as well, so it just makes my skin look even softer. And it's such a good shade. It's not too cool, it's not too orange. It has a little bit of redness, but I don't know, it's like a nice flush. And another recent obsession is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. I never thought I would find my holy grail concealer until I used this one. I purposely got a shade that's a little bit neutral slash peachy because I wanted to correct my under eyes, and this works like a charm. This is the first concealer that made me fall in love with thicker formulas. Surprisingly, it's very easy to work with, so highly recommend. And for brows, I personally love a good pencil that's really thin and like small. So the Anastasia one is like hands down the best, but I feel like it's kind of like a cult favorite at this point, so everyone knows about it, so I didn't want to mention that one. But for brow gel, I recommend the Merit one. I mean, first of all, the packaging is amazing, so beautiful gold, and it has a bit of like weight to it, so it feels luxurious. Deposits the product very well, and you can always blend it out with a spoolie, so I love this brow gel. The next item is a holiday gift set from Dior. It's the Natural Glow Essentials gift set. It comes with two products, the lip oil and the lip maximizer. They're very popular products, but this also comes with a makeup pouch that has a Dior logo. Obviously, this really nice deep blue velvet pouch. This could be a treat for yourself or a nice gift for someone that you know. I also want to mention the eyeshadow quads from Tom Ford. There's so many to choose from, so I don't have a specific one that I want to recommend. Are they the most groundbreaking eyeshadow palette? No, but if you are into luxury makeup or you want to treat yourself or just take advantage of the sale, now really would be a good time to pick these up because they are very expensive. And the last product I want to recommend is the Westman Atelier Lit Up Glow Highlighter Stick. So I recently got this product in the Net-a-Porter Advent Calendar, and I have been obsessed. The one I have is a bronzy one, and the name of the shade is Brulee. It's super creamy, it blends out really well, and it just feels like a nice balm on your face. So on a good skin day, or you want to wear your makeup really naturally, this would be the perfect product because it gives you that nice glow and just makes you look really healthy. So yeah, those were 20 of my top picks for the upcoming Sephora VIB sale. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what you're thinking of getting, and I'll see you in my next one.